Hi, my name is Barbara Allen, and I want to welcome you to our Bit Club Network presentation. I wonder if you're like I was, and I really have wrinkled up my nose at Bitcoin for the last couple of years, and primarily it was due to a lack of understanding on my part. And now we're going to show you exactly what Bitcoin is. But more than that, let me just say a lot of us have been looking for a legitimate, real, and legal passive opportunity, and you're going to see that that's exactly what we have our hands on here. And if you happen to be a person that also likes to share that concept with other people, you are going to be blown away at the income potential. Now, I want to introduce you today to a friend of mine, Joe Abel. I've known Joe off and on for a few years. He has been a tremendous network marketer, but also, in addition, a successful businessman. And he's going to go over what Bitcoin is, how it works, and then what we're actually doing in the Bit Club network that can absolutely change your financial picture. Thank you again, and Joe, take it away.
Oh, thank you so much, Barbara. I really appreciate your guys' time, and I hope to give you guys enough information to make a logical decision to be part of one of the greatest waves that's going to happen to our generation since the internet has come about. So I just want to welcome you guys to the Bit Club Network presentation and training. Bit Club, it's a global wealth building company for the digital currency market. That being said, let me explain to you what that digital currency market looks like. So what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a worldwide digital currency. It's decentralized, not controlled by any government or institution. Bitcoin is sent through the internet, directly person to person, with no bank or intermediary. Bitcoin is fast, safe, anonymous, and an easy way to send money to each other. Anyone can set up a Bitcoin account, no qualifications. That's serving the 6.5 billion people in the world who have no checking or credit cards, no checking accounts. They have no way of exchanging forms of money, no way of saving money outside of their mattress or a box or a hole in the ground or something like that. There's no fees, there's no chargebacks, and there's absolutely no borders. No matter how many people or countries try to ban the use of Bitcoin in that world, it has no stopping it because it's digital. Bitcoin is the future of money. How does Bitcoin work? Anyone can purchase Bitcoin from an exchange using dozens of different currencies, payment methods to buy and sell it. Localbitcoins.com is one of those places where you can go online, find somebody almost anywhere in the world who will sell you or buy Bitcoin from you. As of today, there's dozens and dozens of exchanges that go and buy that. So from the comfort of your home, you can do that, and we'll show some of those slides later on today. Bitcoin is sent from person to person, similar to how PayPal works with the email. All you need is a Bitcoin address or QR code, and you can send it, and the money arrives instantly. Bitcoin is traded in the open market. So there's always a real value determined what Bitcoin is. Who uses Bitcoin? You're going to see that over 100,000 U.S. businesses and estimated over 500,000 worldwide are accepting Bitcoin as your form of purchase. Growing, it's fast. More merchants accept it daily. It's easy to set up. It's free. There's no refunds, chargebacks, fees or to accept Bitcoin, and the money is received instantly. And a person could determine how much Bitcoin they want in their bank account and how much cash or their currency. And companies like Dell Computers, Expedia, Cheapify, Cheap Air, Shopify, Dish Network, 800 Flowers, Overstock.com, many companies that you and I recognize and use on a regular basis. With Gift.com, you're able to go to Gift and buy over 200 plus merchants, Target, Home Depot, CVS, Whole Foods, pretty much anything you do today in America you can buy through Gift, a prepaid debit card. Then it's a gift card. Then you get 3% cash back because you use Bitcoin. Is it safe? People always want to know, is Bitcoin safe? It's very unique that, yes, Bitcoin is designed for privacy and security in mind. It's all transactions happen anonymously. Anonymously, you're a number with it. Every transaction must be verified by Bitcoin mining network. Therefore, BitClub network is a mining system before being validated, meaning before, when we exchange this in real time, once that transaction is confirmed by a bit mining company, that the validation gets put into a ledger, and you and I have a key, and there's the money. And it happens in real time, just like a banking security system with your verifications, and sometimes they text back, this is the real person, and all that type of stuff. So it's real easy to use. What is Bitcoin mining? Bitcoin mining is a large system setup of servers. Everyone who uses Bitcoin becomes part of the bank of Bitcoin. Miners use special software to solve mathematical problems, verifying transactions. They are rewarded a newly issued Bitcoin in exchange for using their computing power. So we lend our computers to be able to crack mathematical equations and confirm transactions, and therefore we're paid for it. As more miners come online, the network gets more secure, and the math becomes very more difficult. Okay, Bitcoin would not work without miners. What are mining pools? It's nearly impossible for individuals these days to mine Bitcoin because the math is so difficult. It takes so much power to be able to computate the mathematical problems today. The solution became mining pools. People sharing the profits by getting together their resources and splitting up the Bitcoins that are being mined every day. There's no limit or restriction to how big a pool can get, and how fast we can share the money worldwide with everybody that's being involved here. It's easy to set up. What is BitClub Network? Nothing more than a team of experts, professionals, programmers who set up this membership to help the average person cash in on Bitcoin. To gain exclusive access to our mining projects and other Bitcoin opportunities, such as ATMs, we got the 4th ATM here in California for the BitClub Network. We make Bitcoin simple. A lifetime membership is $99. It's a one-time purchase out of pocket. We'll educate you on everything to do with Bitcoin and alternate currencies and how this will affect you and I on a day-to-day basis. Cryptocurrency. It sounds very, 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 very unique here when you say the word cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency or cryptography has been around for a couple of decades now. Back in the 1990s, the CIA said when they were studying the codes of programs as they were coming out, they said someday these computers will be able to pay each other. And digital currency would be a reality someday. They were talking about over 20-something years ago. So there's over 400 digital currencies. Bitcoin sparked the revolution, or the idea of getting from the credit card plastic and your checking accounts to an actual formless way to send money to each other without having to deal with a bank or some institution. There's coins like Litecoin, Dogecoin, Blackcoin, Feathercoin, and there's dozens and dozens and dozens of coins. Not all of them have a very good value to them, but we understand the value of each one of them, and we'll share how they're exchanged in real time. Some of these coins are a lot more profitable to mine based on the industry. So if you have a coin that's worth 10 cents or 30 cents, rather than a coin that's worth $400, and I can get tens of thousands of the 10 cents or the $1 coin, and I can only get a couple of the 400s. Which one do you think is more profitable to mine? Everyone says, well, obviously the alternate currency coin, because you can get more of them, and then we trade those for Bitcoins on a daily basis. So with BitClub, we give you full access to our proprietary software that allows us to mine for dozens of other cryptocurrencies and exchange them in real time for Bitcoin. BitClub mining software. This is what makes us different, is that we have our own proprietary software. We built in our own software that controls the mining hardware. So we know in real time whether we should keep mining for Bitcoin or alternate coins. And so our energy is shifting on a regular basis. So we use real-time data to analyze cryptocurrencies to see which coin is the most profitable to mine. Then we allocate our hardware to mine for that. This software creates more profit for everyone. All right, how do we get started? Big Club mining pools. The first pool we have is called pool number 1. It's $500 a share. It pays out a daily revenue share on that pool for 1,000 days. Each share will allow you to pull out 50% daily of whatever you earn, and 50% will be used to repurchase more shares in the mining pools. Fractional shares are issued daily. Become pool number 2, $1,000 a share. It also pays out for 1,000 days. You get to make money every single day on whatever we do on that. 60% of all profits can be spent every day. 40% will be used to repurchase more shares in the mining pools. Pool number 3 is 2,000 shares. Each purchase will allow you to make profit for 1,000 days every single day. You can take out 70% of the profits with a 30% repurchase to keep you getting paid every single day. Let's talk about the referral network. How do we, as a team, go from a passive program to a very aggressive referral program? So we can get paid from Bitcoin by referring others. There are 4 ways to earn commissions. The binary commissions paid on volume, 2-level matching bonuses, level up bonus structure paid on the entire network, global founders pool, limited time, that's $3,500 or all 3 shares. You also get 1% share of the company's profits for life of only 500 shares being available. So with BitClub, you can earn percentage of all Bitcoins being mined and paid out to your personal network also. All commissions are paid daily in Bitcoin, and they're almost instantly. Earn daily profits from Bitcoin mining. The binary tree is the first way we're going to talk about you making commissions. For 20 credits left, 20 credits right, you earn $400 bonus. Now, one mining pool number 1 is 1 credit. Mining pool number 2 is 2 credits. Mining pool number 3 is 4 credits. You can make this happen every single day, once a day per position owned. The most you can cycle is 1 time per day. The binary pays to infinity. Matching bonuses. So you can double the matching bonuses paid daily each cycle. You earn a $50 bonus each time one of your personally enrolled person cycles. When they make a $400 cycle, you make a $50 override, unlimited on how many people you bring in. When they sponsor someone, your second generation completed cycle, your direct downline makes a $50 cycle and a $50 bonus, and so will you. So there's a $100 cycle payout on the bonuses paid to you in the upline. Okay? There's no daily, weekly, or monthly maximum on it. There's no qualification to earn, meaning you do not have to be binary qualified in order to make the matches. Help your team cycle and get paid every day. Level up team infinity bonus. The first 2 people, 1 and 2, you enroll will be placed on team number 1. Each person that you bring into this one, you'll make 15% on whatever these team members purchase. The commission is paid on full shares as well as partial shares purchases from the mining pools, meaning whatever they do in the pools, you'll match that 15% also every single day. Everyone who enrolls below these 2 people is level up qualified upline member and pays extra commissions upline. So when you bring in the first 2 people, you get paid on them and everything they do. When they bring in 2, they level up to the sponsor. It's called like an Australian 2-up, but you get paid on the binary section of it. Okay, so you don't lose your people. You just don't get paid this particular form on the rest of the things they do. You get paid on everything they do in the binary. So let's get an example of Team 1 and Team 2. Team 1 and Team 2, you can make $75 to $300. Team 2, you can make $100 to $400. And this is only assuming that they're buying the $500 to the $2,000 share. And this is paid instantly. Let's give you a genealogy structure. First person comes in on team 1, they're on your left. Second person comes on your right, team 1. And then team 2 is going to land someplace in the open space, okay? So here's an example of what that looks like. So you bring in your first 2 people, Bob and Sam, and Bob and Sam go to work. They do their thing. You're getting paid every day on that. Then you bring in 3 more people, and those 3 people, you're going to get 20% of whatever dollar amount they purchase. So if they buy a $1,000 share, you're going to make $200. They buy a $2,000 share, you're going to make $400 in real time. And you'll make a 20% override on everything they do every single day. On the first 2 people they bring in, now they're going to level up to you. They're going to get 15% when they make the sale. You're going to make a 5% override because now you're at 20%, they're at 15%. The difference is 5%. That'll pay you to infinity on the first 2 of the first 2 of the first 2 of the first 2 that 3, 4, and 5 bring in to infinity. And let me give you a quick example of what 20% looks like in real time. It can grow really quickly, from hundreds to thousands of dollars, very fast. This is a simple example of what a team of 60 people would look like. It's about $6,000. And you only initiated the first 3 or 4 or 5 people, and they did the same thing. So it can take you days, weeks, or months. It's up to you. Level up Team Infinity bonus, Team 3. When you introduce the business to your 6th, 7th, and 8th person, they can come in one at a time or all at a time. It doesn't make a difference. 6 triggers the Team 3 bonus. You're going to receive 25%. 25% of the dollar amount purchased. Now, if they purchase a $2,000 share, that's $500. That is a lot of money. If most people sold one of these a week, they would be very, very, very excited. I have people selling these almost every single day. When they introduce their first 2 people, you're going to receive a 10% level up bonus to infinity on the first 2 of the first 2 of the first 2, 6, 7, and 8. When they introduce their 3rd, 4th, and 5th, you're going to receive 5% bonus on their first 3, 4, and 5 to infinity. 5% to infinity. Let's take it in perspective. On the first 1 and 2, 10% of 1,000 is $100. On 3 and 4 and 5, 5% of 1,000 is $50. How would you like to receive $50 to infinity, $100 to infinity every single day from all the people you introduce into the business? Team 4, 9% and beyond. You'll receive 27.5%. You're going to earn 27.5% on every person, 9, 10, 15, 30. It doesn't make a difference. As many people as you introduce into this program that come into the Team 4, you'll receive 27.5%. That's $550 on one $2,000 share. Team number 1 that they bring in, you're going to receive 12.5% to infinity, or $125 on a $1,000 share. Incredible money. 3, 4, and 5, you'll receive 7.5%. That's $75 on a $1,000 share. Incredible money when you can receive it on the first 3 of the first 3 of the first 3 of everybody you introduce to that. 6, 7, and 8, 2.5%. In the times we're in today, 2.5% equates to about $25 on the 1,000, $50 on the 2,000. But if you're selling the founders pool, there's only about 100 left of the founders pool shares. They're $3,500. I get 2.5% on many people to infinity, and I don't know how many generations away it is, but there's dozens of people between us. I make $87 when they sell one of those. $87 when they sell a founder's position. That is incredible money. This is paid in real time. It's paying every single day, and you can cash it out. You can use your funds to fund other accounts. You basically essentially become an ATM. A person joins you, they can sign up with you, or they can sign up directly with the Bitcoin wallet, and we'll explain how those work in a few minutes. And you get to cash out in real time. What does that look like in money? Let's do a quick little scenario here. $137.50 to $550, and everybody bringing in a couple of people. Everybody's just getting those first two that come into your business, and the first three, and you're making $75 to $300 on overrides, on the initial overrides. We're talking 12.5% only on the first two people that group brings in, and it's a lot of money. A couple thousand, $18,000. You can do this in a week. You can do this in a month. You can do this in a day. It depends on how big your team is and how big your influence is and how big is your why. So 27.5% to infinity from this point forward, and these bonuses are all paid out every single day. Join Bit Club. It's a $99 one-time purchase. You can pick up your Bitcoin anywhere. We'll go through some of that, the blockchain, Coinbase, Circle.com. There's plenty of places. Whoever introduced you to this will introduce you to the wallets. So one-time fee, $99, and we accept Bitcoin.